Have you ever wondered why some companies make employee onboarding, promotion, or even exist look like so effortless, while others seems to drown in paperwork and confusion? What if I told you there is a secret engine behind the world's most smoothest HR experience? Today we are pulling back the curtains on that engine, the HRSD lifecycle event in ServiceNow. Whether you are HR pro or ServiceNow admin or just someone who loves to see chaos turn into order, this video is for you. So get ready to discover how you can transform your HR process from clumsy to seamless. This is, I think, fifth or sixth video in our HSD series, and I will keep making the videos on this particular topic. If you haven't seen a previous video, just go and watch it. So for today's video, let's meet Alex. She's a manager at a fast-growing company. Every time a new employee joins, change roles, or leave, Alex faces mountains of tasks, emails, forms, approval, IT requests, you name it, and she have it in her bucket. But what if Alex could automate all the steps, ensuring nothing falls through the crack, and every employee feels the value from the day one? That's where ServiceNow HRSD lifecycle event comes in. Today we will walk in Alex's shoes as she discovers what a lifecycle is, how it in ServiceNow, the tool she needed, and how she can build her own lifecycle from scratch. By the end of this video, you will see how this tool can turn HR chaos into a well-oiled machine. So let's start from the beginning. Imagine every event in an employee journey, like joining, getting promoted, or leaving, as a story with beginning, middle, and end. That's what we call a life cycle. It's a series of connected steps that guide someone from point A to point B, ensuring nothing is missed along the way. For Alex, understanding life cycle means she can map out every step of an employee experience, making it predictable and stress-free. So, what does this look like in practice? Think of onboarding. It starts with the offer letter, moves to IT setup, then benefit enrollment, and finally welcoming meeting. Each of these steps is in the onboarding life cycle. By mapping this out, Alex ensures every new hire gets the same experience, no misstep, no confusion, right? But wait, before Alex can dive in, she needs the right tool to work on, right? ServiceNow offers two plugins for lifecycle events, the standard and the enterprise version. The standard, and what if you see on my screen, this is my plugin manager, okay, application manager, and yeah, I've already installed this plugin. Okay, so it's human resource scope tab, lifecycle event for enterprise, human resource scope tab, lifecycle events. So this one is standard, this is an enterprise one. Got it? The standard plugin is perfect for companies just starting out, offering essential features for basic lifecycle management. The enterprise plugin, on the other hand, unlocks advanced automation, analytics, and integration capabilities, ideal for large organizations or those with the complex needs, right? So, based on your company's need, you can choose which particular aspect or which particular plugins you want to go to. Perfect. Now, let's jump in. So, for today's example, what we will do? Let's create a service, okay, for an employee promotion. Why I'm choosing this particular topic? But because this particular topic is close to everyone's heart. Whether you are ServiceNow developer or not, everyone wants to get it promoted, right? So we will take this particular use case. I will just create some life cycle on very high level, okay, and we will see how exactly we can dwell it with it. So let's do. You know how we can create a service in in HRSD, right? We'll do the same, and I will be pretty quick today, okay, because we have a lot of things to be covered. So we'll go to HR topic category. We'll create new, and we'll select the, again it's payroll. We'll go to payroll and we'll give it a like employee promotion, and I can give it very control C. I can give the topic name as promotion, and then we will create topic detail as employee promotion. So in that we will create a topic detail. I'll give promotions, user promotions, okay, I will, and in that we'll create a service. Let's create a service with the name employee promotion. Okay. Over here, we'll select the same configuration, approver. Okay. This is a subject person, and we'll select the subject person over here. I'll give what? We'll not select any template or record producer for this. Okay. Let's keep it aside. Okay. We don't want to go into that. We have already seen that. And now what do we have to do? We have first I will save it out. We have already seen fulfillment time of manual service activity workflow is pretty simple workflow and flow, right? Now today we'll be looking to life cycle event. But whenever we click on life cycle event, we have to select the life cycle event type, right? So let's create a life cycle first. So for that, what you have to do, you have to just go to a module called manage life cycle events. Okay, this particular one. I'll leave this out. We'll come back on this particular thing now. So this is the module, manage lifecycle events. And if you click new, we can create a new event. And we can give the same name, employee promotion. Display activity says to subject person. Okay, we'll click it yes, no, it's up to you. Okay. And this is what? Life cycle for employee promotion. Okay, and I will just save this out. Now we have a classic UI which you don't want to look into also. Okay, because it's pretty it's not that user friendly. So I always try to do it on the new UI only. Now once you have done this particular configuration, okay, you can select the event type also. Okay, I have selected HR service over here. Okay, and then if we click over here, we have activity sets. So what is activity sets? It's really important to understand this particular things out. Okay, what exactly these things happen means. So first we will look into events. So event, you can consider it's a big picture. Okay, each event is a full process like onboarding, offboarding, and all those things out. Then we have activity sets. Okay, what you can see over here. So activity sets is a group of related activity such as IT setup or benefit enrollment and so on and so forth. Then in every activity set, we have activity. So what is activity? The activity is the individual step like create email account or send welcome kit and so on and so forth. Okay. And we also have templates. Whenever we have already seen in the past, right? We have used certain templates out. So what is template? So template is pre-built blueprint that you can reuse for similar events. Perfect. So we got this particular activity. So now what we want to do. I will create very simple, okay? Very simple activity for this. So first and foremost thing, what do I want? That what? I will just rename it out. And I will give this particular activity set as name as approval. Okay? Approval and 100 order trigger immediate. You can change key after certain activity you should get, or you can define an advanced condition also, but I will make it immediate only. Okay, and update, and in this particular thing we will add activity. So what activity will add? So for example, what we should do, let's go for approval. Okay, approval activity type, it should go to fulfiller. Okay, and what is the activity type? No, not this one. We'll go to approvals only. Okay, activity type approval. Owning group, we will always give HR payroll ones. Okay, HR payroll, whom you want to approve this particular thing. So we want column manager to approve this particular thing. So we have already created in previous tutorials. So we'll use this open for manager. Perfect. So we have created an approval activity, approval options. We have all these approval options, right? But we don't want to. So we have created one activity for approval. Activities you are already aware about. If you have seen my previous tutorial, you are already aware about. Now we are just seeing how we can add those activities over here and how exactly it will work. Perfect. So this is done. The other activity, let's do. The approval is done. Then what? Um, we'll give approved notification. Okay, approve notification. Let's go activity type. Let's select notification. Which email template? Let's consider this particular thing out. Okay, or let's create a new thing. Promotion email. I'll just copy the same thing out. I will not bang my head on this particular thing. Okay, because you know how to create an activity. Okay, promotional email. And I'll submit this out. And what should the audience for it? Okay, on owning group, I will just select HR payroll again. Recipients, I will add the subject person only. So where is subject person? Subject person should receive a notification that his approval request got what his promotion request got sanctioned. Okay. Now in the next stream, what I want, let's add an activity that an HR should upload a document. Okay, a new payroll thing, right? Revise payroll, we can say. So we can give revise, re, sorry, revise payroll. I will give it as it should go to fulfiller. Okay, fulfiller on earning group. I'll give HR payroll only. And what kind of activity it should be? Let's select HR task only. And in HR task, we can give activity, which particular thing we can consider. Let's create a new for this also. Okay, I'm creating all the okay. Bonus letter, select group, or it's just an upload document, right? So there will be some activity for upload docs. Let's clear it. Use this particular thing only. Okay, done. So now HR will upload the benefit letter. Okay, and then employee will sign e-signature that particular some terms and condition. So what we can give employee e-sign sure activity as employee driven. Okay, what we want him to, let's create a new one for this. E-signature 4, my bad. I will give signature 4, owning group. I'll just keep it HR task type. It should be e-signature, short description, signature. It should be parent case subject person. State when is ready. Assigned to no users from parent case. I don't want this. Okay, this is done. And when we do e-signature, we can add field e-signature document is signed document. And over here for now, not this one, I think. I think it's different. Document. Let me zoom it. I'll just minus. Resign document. Select record. I'll just I will not give anything. Okay, let's the HR only add this out. Okay, so I will submit this out. signature, owning group. I will give HR payroll only and submit. I'm not adding audience also for this. So now the e-signature is done by the employee. Now what should be the next step? An employee, and I will give it as documentation update. So this thing is also done. Now in the next thing, I will give party and I will update this out. Now he got promoted, he should give party, right? So I will give party, email, activity type is notification, and I will give some random. Like, let's have party. See, subject person should be same. This is also same. Okay, I'm just drafting it out. It's not you should do it like this. Okay, recipient, and it should be what? Subject person should be part of this, and assignment group, right? Because they have helped them out to get promotion. So let's add him. No manager because no one wants manager in the parties. So we are done. So this is a basic life cycle we have created. Perfect. Now you can create enable Rescind also. Okay, what exactly this particular activity is like? So basically, is like key if certain activity doesn't go the way you want, this particular activity will get triggered. So I will just add it for which activity I should add. Let's add it for employee signature. If the employee didn't sign, then this thing will get triggered, and let me send a notification only. If it's not signing, let's notify HR hiring manager. Okay, and we will give not signed e-letter, not signed kind of thing. I will again go HR. Pretty easy to understand, right? If the certain thing, certain activity doesn't go the way you want, must be there, right? Yes. So in this, we'll add the assignment group only. Perfect. So we have added Rescind also. Now we are done. Let's see the things in action. So what we'll go, we will not go through employee center because I haven't added the taxonomy. If you want to see how we can add the taxonomy, you can see my previous video. And now first thing we have to do is we have to go to the HR service which we have created, employee promotion, because we didn't select the lifecycle event over here, right? So we will go lifecycle event over here, and it was like employee promotion. We'll select this and automatically close case. Okay, when all mandatory rules are done, I will just click. Let's select this also. Okay, anything I will select. Direct inquiry, something. So done. We are done with all the things. Now let's go. And this is pretty simple, right? This is the entire lifecycle event. You will think it's pretty tough, but it's very easy. So we'll go to create new. Sorry, my bad. Create new case. And over here, we will select it's able, right? Able tutor. We'll select it for that. Payroll is HR payroll case. Okay. And we want to select the service. What was that? Promotion, employee promotion, right? And we will create a case. Now, as soon as we create a case, you will see the assignment group are populated, HR tier 1, payroll is there, so and so forth. Description is coming from the template. Okay. Now we'll go for ready for work. At this particular point of view, nothing is there. Okay. Once we go to ready for work, let's see what happens. Now you can see this particular process definer. Okay. That we have 3 stages. It is activity sets, approval, documentation and party. Okay, in approval we have two activities. If you click on this particular thing, you can see what two activities are also there. Okay, one is approval, second is notification. Then we have documentation where we have e-signature and reverse payroll. Sorry, something gone wrong or not? What? Let's see. Okay, and then we have party ones. Done. So first and the foremost thing is these activities are done. Okay. Now if you see, it's showing the status as awaiting approval, right? So if we scroll down, approval one, Abraham Lincoln. Why Abraham Lincoln? Because I think his ability was manager. Manager Abraham Lincoln. So I will use my powers out, okay, and I will approve from my side only, okay, because you know approval, how the approval works. So as soon as we do that, and if I refresh, come on, it's approved, right? And the notification is also got sent. Okay, that's why it's showing 2 by 2. You don't believe me, right? So we'll go over here. We'll go to emails, and promotion email. You see, the email got sent. Perfect. So this thing worked. The two activities got completed, which was there for the first thing. Now let's go back. And now we have documentation. So we got two documentation tasks created. E-signature, both got assigned to able to do. Perfect. Okay, I messed it up. But it's good. I have to the impersonate only one time. E-signature and document upload. So what we'll do, we'll just go impersonate, able tutor, impersonate. Okay, and if I go to this, and if I refresh the page, I can refresh or not. Okay, it got impersonate able tutor. And now if I see, we got these two things. Okay, payroll e-signature. Oh, but one thing got messed up. Okay, I will tell you what. So let's complete one thing. Okay, what I have named the activities. Okay, let me go back. And if I do an impersonation, and if I quickly go to the case, and if I open this particular task out, e-signature, and we didn't selecting document over here, right? So I will just do IT agreement over here. This is one thing. The task name is e-signature. What was the other one? Upload document. It's like upload document. And we'll save this out. Let me impersonate. Able to do impersonate. And if I go back and if I go to my request, so direct deposit, and we can see upload document and e-signature ones, right? So I will upload document. Ideally, it should have been assigned to HR, but I messed it up. Sorry for that. So bonus letter sample I will attach and will mark it as complete. Then remember e-signature. We have already signature document. Okay, blah blah blah. I'm getting promoted, so I don't care what exactly is written over there, and I can do something like that. And accept and complete. So we have completed both the activities also, both the task also. Now if I go back and let's see the status. I will just end the impersonation. And if I go history, the, the case 2 of 2 got completed and the party email got also sent. You don't believe me, right? So we'll go emails, and what created. I think it's promotional email. It will let me body text. It should be something like parties. I think it got triggered. Okay, let's have party. Okay, this and it went to the assignment group also. Perfect. So yeah, that's how you can create the life cycle. Okay, the entire life cycle out. One thing, if you want to see the edited one, right? Okay, so if you go to manage child life cycle, manage life cycle events, and there will be one demo life cycle which has provided by ServiceNow new hire onboarding. You can click into this, and if you see the activity set, you have tons of activities. Okay, day 1, week 1, and all those things out. You can study this particular thing out, so you will understand the entire context of it. And just like that, Alex has turned a once chaotic process into a seamless automated journey, making her employee feel valued and her team more efficient than ever. Imagine what could you could do with these tools in your organization. If you found this story helpful, give us a thumbs up, drop your question or experience in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more ServiceNow HRSD tips and stories. Your support help us create even more valuable content for you and the HR community. Thanks for watching, and remember, with the right tool and a little creativity, you can turn any HR challenge into a success story. Thank you.